My name is Dominic. I'm the CEO at Inoxico. Today I want to discuss with you briefly the problem of sales teams versus credit teams and how we can resolve that going forward. So sales teams on the left are typically saying sell, sell, sell. They really celebrate selling new deals, and the problem is they're reporting to a different structure and they have different revenue growth and other KPIs that differ from what the credit team has to deal with. Now, the credit team is often considered as the brake on sales, or sometimes even destroying sales, where DSO can even be considered as, they say, destroy the sales outlook. But the credit team is focused on risk. They're not really thinking about growth. They report into a different structure and have completely different KPIs. So it's no wonder that these teams feel that they are opposing. They don't have the same goals. They're not aligned. So how do we get alignment between these two teams? What we need to focus on is the profit that is generated from trade credit. From extending credit to your clients, on the left, you increase your profit from your sales. So you get more sales, you get more profit through that. But there's also costs involved in offering that credit. So if you look at the Apple, you start off with the profit that is generated from trade credit sales, and over time, you erode that profit through all the costs of credit. So first starting with the cost of funding. If the customer doesn't pay on time, or even when they are paying on 30 days, that funding costs you money. It's working capital that's going towards this problem. Then come bad debts. Some people don't pay at all, and you've got to pay for recovery costs. Operational costs to run your credit team, your credit function. The more customers you have, the more controllers you need, the more invoices you have to settle, the more payments you have to chase. Then you have things like settlement discounts and legal fees, and all of those add up to take away a significant portion of the profit that you originally had, so that you only have a portion of that apple left. The goal of the sales and the credit team should be to grow that remaining piece of the apple, both through increasing sales, but also through managing and reducing those costs. And if we can bring those together and the trade credit profit, that will align those two teams. Trade credit profitability on the credit management side can be achieved by using analytics to help you focus on the high-risk debtors and the growth opportunities, and become out with really actionable plans and actionable recommendations that the teams can then take on. That is how the credit management function really helps to grow the profitability. If you think about it, a typical company, maybe 80% of your credit that you've extended to clients is with good payers and 20% with bad payers. And you spend a lot of time trying to get the money out of the bad payers. And those are typical DSOs and bad debt figures that we see in South Africa. But if you look at the right-hand side, with the forward-looking approach using analytics, the potential is there to grow your book to, let's say, 90% utilized by good payers and 10% by bad payers through using the analytics and forward-looking decisions that you take, so that you can decrease your DSO, decrease your bad debt, and increase sales. All of that contributes to increasing profitability. Here's an example of using a tool like the decision engine. What will happen if you use a decision engine to increase the number of small customers you onboard? Right? We hear an example of just 10 extra customers per month that you onboard will get you 120 small clients per year. But look at the figures on the right. The profit that you get from that additional trade credit that you extend is actually up to 5.4 million rand in this example. 7.3 million comes from the additional profit of those sales. But when you take off bad debt and the cost of funding, you are now ending up with only 5.4 million. We can show you how to grow your, extend your credit to these clients with something like a decision engine to increase your profits. Another example is now you have existing clients. We have a tool called Trade Shield. Looking at your existing clients, how do you shift your credit from your bad payers to your good payers? So if we increase, in this example, from 75% to 90%, it has a tremendous impact on their profitability, adding 16 million rand, or in this case, 8% of your to your profitable margins. So increasing DSO and decreasing your bad debt by focusing only on the good debtors has a significant impact on overall profitability. But you need the analytics to be able to look forward into the future to make those kind of decisions. And that's really where the tools come into play, where Inoxico focuses both on the origination process, making sure you get good customers in, and on the portfolio management side, where you now are able to manage that trade credit more effectively with your existing clients. So come and speak to us. We'd love to show you how we can increase your trade credit profit in your business.